live. Unexpected today. Wasn't planning on this until this morning. But I got this big guy and his brother. This is Apollo. And he is 107 pounds. And I gotta get him on this table. And there we go. And he's a good boy, isn't he? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He is a Great Pyrenees. If you didn't know. And he is one of our techs here at the clinic, one of our veterinary technicians. He's her dog. So he's used to all this. Look at that. That's gross. That's just slobber. Dirty slobber. But I'm going to do some of this preliminary stuff before we get started. He's got some mats here on his chest, on his neck. I want to brush out a little bit. I got a new dematting tool. So it's fresh and sharp. Let me get some of this out of here. He gets all this matted up because he drools all over himself. He drips his water all over his chest. He's like me when I was a kid. All the pictures of me when I was a kid, there's a big old wet stain on my shirt from me drooling. I guess I was a drooly kid. Good boy. You're a good boy. But I'm going to do this kind of brushing out stuff before the bath. Do his nails, do his feet, and then we'll get him in the tub. But I've been hurting my forearm brushing dogs out, man. Like I was going home with my hands falling asleep at night when I was trying to sleep. And I realized that my dematting tool like this was probably 5 years old. So the blades were dull. But now I got this new one and everything's a lot easier. But I thought it was something I was doing to myself at the gym. But really it was brushing dogs out with crappy tools. I mean, look at all that air coming out of there. That's straight. What's up from the UK, Fiona? Yeah, he's a pretty boy. We get a lot of these guys around here. Oh, I gotta shut my door. Yeah, we get a lot of these Pyrenees dogs around here because the area we're in is somewhat rural. It's like semi-rural. And these dogs are good. Like farm dogs. So you get a lot of like people who have adopted these dogs from people on a farm that had a litter that they didn't know what to do with. Around this area, I see a lot of Pyrenees. Sorry if my voice sounds bad. I'm getting over the sickness. In the last video I made last week, I was talking about how I felt like I was getting sick, and I, in fact, was. Woke up that Thursday morning with a sore throat, and it just got worse. Just now, 6 days. This is day 6, or I guess day 7. No, day 6. Got little matted elbows. A lot of this will come out in the bath. I'm just trying to give myself a head start. Thank you. He's not my dog. He's one of the veterinary technician's dogs who works here at the clinic. I'm at an animal hospital. But thank you. He is pretty. And he knows it, doesn't he? Doesn't he know it? I made a post about it yesterday, but if any of you guys are subscribers of mine, you'll have heard me talk about the podcast that I had coming out, and it came out yesterday. So if y'all want to check it out, what it's like to be with Dan Heath, you can find it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get podcasts. But I'm pretty happy with it. There's a 90-minute interview that he did with me about 3 months ago. And then they edited it down to 30 minutes, but it's a good 30 minutes. You got a dirty butt. Good boy. I can either do all this now, before the bath, and make the bath easier, or I can have a harder bath and do this afterward. But I figure if I do this first, he'll dry faster. There won't be so much hairy bush. His mom calls him Puff. Yeah. Your name Puff? Yeah, do listen to it. It's pretty cool. I was very happy about it. I was worried the night before. I couldn't sleep hardly because it had been so long since the interview that I couldn't really remember the entire conversation. And then it was being edited by somebody who didn't know anything about dog grooming. He's a business guy. So, I didn't know if I said something stupid, because he would know to edit that out. Then I'd have to explain myself to people who know what they're talking about. But, luckily I didn't. I did say that I was young, and I think I have to go back on that. Now, I forget that I'm not young anymore. Technically, I think I'm technically not young. Like, officially. Middle-aged. I feel young. Yeah, you got a Pyrenees too? Yeah, they're big dogs. I got a couple that come in because I have so many that come in. I've got a couple that are kind of small. He's probably about average. But I've got some that are, he's 107, 107 pounds. In the UK, I don't know what that is in metrics, but Yeah, usually 120 is like when I consider a dog big. That's when I ask someone else to help me pick them up. Or I put down the stairs in my tub so I don't have to lift them all the way myself. But if you have a Pyrenees at home, it's a good tool. I'm not promoting this in any way. It's just the idea of this tool is good. It's got these serrated blades. These serrated blades here. So it's like little knives, a bunch of little knives. You do have to be careful with it because they are sharp. I have cut a dog with them once. But generally they're just a good tool. You can get this style with different handles too. I mean, look at that. I love it. I didn't realize how dull my other ones had gotten until I got this new set, or this new one. Just keeps coming. Maybe the more I do this before the bath, the less will be blowing around in this room when I blow dry them. Is that your brother? That's his brother Doc crying in there, if you guys can hear that. He's next. I don't know if he knows it. Good boy, Apollo. Oh, Puff. Good boy, Puff. This dog's mom always refers to him as Puff, and it takes me a second because I've got a little dog that I've been grooming for like 13 years. That's Puff. His name is Puff, and he comes in every 2 weeks. And so when she talks about Puff, I immediately think she's talking about that little Shih Tzu that I groom. But no, she's talking about this big old Puff. This Puff is enough. Good boy. I almost didn't do this today. I was so tired. All right. do a little bit of trimming on his feet. My 15 blade. What do you think? You want to cut your nails first? Let's cut your nails. These Pyrenees have extra dewclaws in the back. Extra toes, basically, or just toenails. There's not a lot of toe attached to it. But you can always tell when if it's a Pyrenees, if it has these extra toes. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see? Yeah, you can see this. Back here, see these floppy guys? Extra toes. You got a whole nail and everything. He's got two extra ones on each foot. So he's got the regular four toenails, and then the extra two. So he's got 6 toenails on his back feet. Sits in 6. And then we got 5. He's got dewclaws up here too. So we got 22 toenails on this dog. Oh, it went in my mouth. Got me in my mouth. That's the problem being sick and doing this job. I gotta breathe through my mouth because I can't breathe through my nose. But when I have a big old shedding dog like this, that means that when I'm blowing them out and stuff, I'm breathing through my mouth and just sucking up all their hair. It's no fun. It's this one. Good boy. Good boy. You still got some mats around your neck. Don't like them. Yeah, they can get in. They can get in the way. Yeah, I think I'm over the hump, but so I don't think steroids would really help. Like I didn't expect it to go on as long as it has, of course. Because I never got really, really bad. I never got fever or anything. But whatever. Y'all don't want to talk about my cold. Alright, can I shave your feet? Can I shave your little feet? You have sweet eyes. I'm doing this before the bath just to make the drying faster. And it'll get him cleaner feet. If I can cut off the dirty hair, might as well. What's the point in washing dirty hair you're just going to cut off anyway? started holding this foot, this right front foot back like this, is something about the way that I have begun to hold them or something that I used to do it like this, and I still do, but a lot of dogs, that's uncomfortable for them. And I don't remember it being like that before. But for some reason here recently, dogs have been acting like that's been bothering them. So I started doing it that other way, which is kind of cumbersome for me. But if it helps them not be uncomfortable, then that's what it's all about. And I'm just doing a rough cut here. Just getting a little bit of this extra hair off. Then after the bath, I'm going to go back and smooth all this stuff out. But there's no way to get it looking finished when I'm about to bathe him. He's a good boy. He's a huge cat. Aw, thanks, Alyssa. We're not eating him today, just preparing him. He will go in the dryer that I call the oven after this, like a big turkey. I can't have a turkey with a dirty butt. No, sir. And that was a dirty butt. Gotta shave his little weenie. I basically just cut down everything that gets dirty the fastest, if I can, if that's what I want to do. All right, I'm gonna run a slicker brush over him, and we're gonna get him in the tub. And I guess the camera transition might be a little wonky. But y'all just bear with me. I'll have to pick him up and then come back and get the camera. A good boy. I need a new slicker brush. I just haven't walked into a pet store or got online. I got this guy coming off. You can tell I used the heck out of that, huh? It's the second one. I'm just holding on to this grip. Good boy. You see your head? Do some extra brushing on his head, since that's the hardest to blow out. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. We're gonna move him over. Yeah, he's a Pyrenees. He's not mine. He is one of the vet techs who works here. It's her dog. But I'm gonna move this camera to the tub. There we go. And we need to move him over. So, hey, can I pick you up? I'll pick you up from this side. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Look at that. Look at all that hair. I'll have to show y'all after this. I gotta get this on. Good boy. All right. I blow myself. Look at this. Covered. Black shirt. Good boy. All right. I got some fresh, warm shampoo mixed up. I'll give this big boy a good bath. And let the water warm up. You want some? That's your brother, huh? Yeah. All right, let's do your butt. I'll drop a link to the, I should have done it. I didn't think about it. I could have dropped a link to that podcast description of this live stream. Didn't think about it. I'll go back and drop a link in the comments to that podcast. Again, if y'all want to listen to it, What It's Like to Be is the name of it. Find it wherever you find podcasts. Good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, this bath is just fine, trust me. Never had a dog that wouldn't fit in it. But yeah, he does have a lot of layers. Definition of a double-coated dog. He's not that dirty. These Pyrenees have a weather-resistant coat. Yeah, don't you? So they kind of clean up pretty quickly. Just a little brush can knock a lot of the dirt off of them. But they're made to be outside dogs out in the pasture, looking like a sheep. And when the wolves come up, or the coyotes come up, they get startled by this big old crazy sheep. He's not a herding dog. They're not herding dogs. They're protection dogs for herds. But so that means that they're real good at just laying around. Like I was saying, the amount of them around here, because of the rural area, you can drive through the country 20 minutes from here and see Pyrenees just hanging out in people's front yards. Just chilling on the porch. His name is Apollo James. And he is very cute. He's a sweet guy. I got him today, or him right now, and then I'm going to do his brother, Doc Holiday, after him. I don't know, I may need to take a break between these two. Do 2 different lives, 2 different streams. This is a lot of work. This is his dirty neck. I got a dirty neck, huh? You see these people? Say hi. I know I gotta wash your hands. Don't wash your hands, buddy. You're getting your hands dirty. It's tearless soap. Pull you out, buddy. Spit you out. He's too big for me to get all around him. Okay. Now, do your head last. This is my least favorite part, so I try to do it last. I try to use sparingly with the shampoo around the head because the more you put on, the more you get off. And I try to put it on the back of the neck and then pull it up over the face rather than putting shampoo directly on their face. But you gotta get around these ears and these eyes. Good boy. Hold on. Let me get your chin. Your dirty little chin. Yeah, I'm actually a professional dog groomer. This is my job, so when I bathe my dogs at home, they're a little more difficult. Or I don't bathe them at home, I bring them here, but they're more difficult because they're mine. Yeah, they are really cool dogs. Chill. Move this a little. No, I got a wall right there. All right, rinse time, buddy. Back out a little bit. Good boy. Good boy, Apollo. I said hi. I sure did. This dog belongs to the veterinary technicians here at the clinic. I get all the shampoo off of them. Can't leave any on. I also use shampoo without a smell. Because if you can smell the shampoo after you bathe the dog, that means that you're leaving something on that dog. And you don't want that. You can do that at home, but I'm not going to do that professionally. It's dripping into my shoe. Oh, I'm not. But thank you. Thanks, Melinda. I mean, Malin. I got it right the first time. I think I said it. Before. Squeeze this water. Squeeze it off. Yeah, I don't pay attention to negativity, by the way. It's usually rooted in ignorance, if you ask me, especially when it comes to something professional like this. People don't know what they're talking about, and that's okay. Because I am fully confident. I gotta get a towel. Or two. Let's get two. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. He's putting up with so much. I started on the table, now I moved him to the tub, and now I gotta move him off the tub back to the table to blow dry him. I used to blow dry all my dogs in the tub for years and years and years. And I still do. I blow dry my little ones in the tub. unless they're crazy, which some of them are, I like to put them on the table to blow dry them. This is when I had my own shop. My bathing room was in an actual different room from my grooming room. So it would have been a real pain, and it was across the hall, so it would have been a pain to take the dog out of the tub, across the hall to the grooming room, and then back on the table to dry. So I just started doing it this way. All right, let's see. I'll move this back over here. And we're back in business. Gonna get him over here in half a second. What do you think, big guy? Can I turn you around? I can pick you up. Good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. He knew what was happening. We're back. Where's my loop? All right, big guy. Get the last little bit of this off of here. This water. How long have we been doing this? 43 minutes? Let's see. You want to see some fur? Look at that. Brushed out. That's all the stuff I brushed out just beforehand. So we'll see what comes off of him with the dryer. I know, buddy. It's a long process. You're a big boy. And hopefully, having brushed that much out, there's not going to be a lot blowing around in here. And like I said before, because I got a cold, it's hard for me to breathe through my nose. So I'm having to breathe through my mouth. And that means I got to suck up a bunch of hair. And I don't want to do that. So, let's see, y'all ready? Blowout. There you go. Shake it, baby. Bleeding on his shoulder. Oh, no, this was I see what you're saying. Good eye. Good job. This was a mass that was removed. They did surgery on him probably a month ago. He had like a tumor that they cut off, but good eye. Good eye. You freaked me out saying the dog was bleeding, but good eye. Yeah, he had a tumor removed here and one down here somewhere, she was telling me the other day. No, not the other day, but a while back. All right, big boy. Guess I'm gonna stop talking for a minute because I gotta blow this guy out. All right. Unless you can hear me, I don't know. can hear me, I'm in Alabama. He doesn't like it around his head. Gotta do it. my dryer, buddy. All right. He didn't like me getting around his face, but I need him dry. Still around? Just trying to squeeze them out like a sponge. Even after all of that. I'm gonna do this and then put him in the dryer, but I need to brush him first. Don't I? Come on, buddy. It's a different color. He's got gray and brownish spots. All right, let's run a brush through you, buddy, and then we'll put you in a cage to dry. Still got this coming off of him. Look at that. This brushing will separate all this hair, hopefully making him dry faster so he can be done. Got me hot in here, buddy. I feel like my ears are burning. Hi. All right. I was gonna do him and his brother in one long video, but I think I need a break after this. I'm pretty hot. So let's put him in a cage to dry. You know where you're going, buddy. You're going in here, aren't you? Gonna put you in there? Heave. Oh, okay. Oh, good boy. Go in there. Keep going. Good boy. You're a good boy. Good boy, Paulo. There his sweet eyes. Okay, I'm gonna turn these dryers on in just a second. But before that, show you the damage around the room. We got hair everywhere. There's hair all over that crap, but you can't see it because it's white. But could have been worse. Could have been worse. But he's a big old hairy dog, so that's what it is. All right, so I'm gonna take a break. We're right at an hour now. I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna turn this one off and come back and do another one in just a few minutes. And that'll be his brother, Doc Holiday. So this was Apollo James. Y'all, thanks for coming in or watching. Still out of it. Check out that podcast, What It's Like to Be a Dog Groomer, released yesterday. Wherever you get your podcasts, like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in just a little bit with his brother. Thanks for watching, y'all. I know I need to be brushed off, huh? All right, guys. I'll answer some questions when I get back. Bye.